Hey everyone, welcome back. In today's video, I'm going to explain you how you can create YouTube thumbnail for free on Canva. So we have already signed up for Canva free account, and now we'll understand how you can create a free YouTube thumbnail which will be really good looking thumbnail, professional looking thumbnail that you can use on your YouTube videos. So now this is the dashboard. After signing up, you will see in order to start creating the design, you have this plus sign and create in the top left hand corner, or create design at the bottom here on this page, right? So I can click on create to start creating, and you will see that this will open a create design page, and here you will see that we have option for docs, whiteboard, presentations, social media. Now YouTube is a social media, so you simply click on social media and it will open the popular social media posts that you can go ahead and create already, right? So for example, YouTube thumbnail is what we are interested in. So YouTube thumbnail is popular one, and automatically Canva will provide the best possible dimension that you should use for any of the thumbnail or reel. For example, Instagram post or reel, automatically preset dimension are there for those designs. So now I'll go ahead and select YouTube thumbnail. At the top you have different options as well. If say for example you are only interested in WhatsApp or Instagram, social media, images and reel details, then you can simply select or filter from here. You can also have the search button here that you can use to search any of the design. So I'll select YouTube thumbnail and it will open the design page wherein we can go ahead and start designing the thumbnail. So now I'm on this design page, and you'll see that at the moment this is untitled design. So now we'll go ahead and create or provide a name to this particular design. So I'll say YouTube thumbnail, I'll say RC. Okay. So now this is blank canvas here. We don't have to go ahead and design everything on our own. You are free to go ahead and do it. The good thing about Canva is that if you go to the design, you will see all the predefined templates that are available, right? So there are free and paid templates. So anything with a crown is a paid template. So you have to basically go ahead and upgrade to Pro account in order to use it. But there are thousands and thousands of free templates. So you don't necessarily need to go and upgrade to start designing. So we'll simply focus on the free one. So anything that doesn't have the paid icon, we'll go ahead and use it, right? So now let's say for example I'll use this particular template. So as soon as I'll select, you will see that this particular template has been applied, and now we can go ahead and start designing this or customizing this as per our need. Okay, so first thing, we want to remove this particular photo and use our own photo. Okay, so I'll simply delete this, and now in order to use your photo, you simply have to upload it, right? So go to the upload section here and we'll upload the file. So click on upload file, and then we'll go to pictures, and then here in the pictures there is a picture that I have removed the background already, because in Canva, if you go to the Canva, you will see that the background remover, let me select this first and I'll open this. So it starts uploading. So as soon as I select, you will see that it has started uploading and it doesn't have any background. So in the background or background remover within Canva is paid. So you have to upgrade in order to remove the background on Canva. So there are numerous other free tools, and Adobe has the free. So you can simply drag and drop the image on adobe.com and straight away it will go ahead and remove the background. You can download the image, right? So you don't necessarily need to go ahead on Canva and upgrade to Pro. There are multiple options where you can keep the free usage. Okay, so we have selected the template, we have removed the background, and now we'll use this particular image. To use any image, simply click on that particular image, and then you go ahead and just move the image wherever you want to position it, right? So as you move any of the element on Canva, you will see the line or alignment lines that are automatically visible, right? So now this particular line in the center horizontal that you see is basically saying that the image that I have selected, it's horizontally aligned at center, right? So now if I go ahead and expand this particular, so simply drag, or once you see this icon on the corner, you can just drag to resize the image accordingly, right? So now I have resized this particular image. Okay, and then you can also crop it, right? So simply to crop, simply from the left hand side, select and move, and then right hand side, just left click on your mouse and move in order to crop the image. Similarly, from the bottom, once you see this particular arrow icon, and then you can go ahead and crop accordingly. So this is how you are going to add the image and then go ahead, resize and crop it. Now the image is there. Now the next thing is the color, the background, right? So if I select this particular, the whole background, you will see now I have this background color option. So simply if you click on this background color palette here, you will see these are the document colors, and then you have the photo colors, the default color. So you can go ahead and change the background colors accordingly, right? So now I've selected this coral red, so you'll see all of it has changed to red. Let me change it to the dark. All right, now if say for example I want to change the text color, so simply select the text. All right, and you will see the text color. In the text color, select the color, and accordingly you can go ahead and add a new color altogether, or simply whatever preset default colors are there, you can choose those from here. Okay, now because this is a dark background, light color is absolutely fine. Then all these elements that you see, right? If you do not want to use any of these elements, for example these elements, this element, so if you simply hover over and select, you will see that you can go ahead, either expand them, reduce them, resize or move accordingly as per your need, or simply also delete. In order to delete, simply click on this delete icon. If you want to duplicate, you can go ahead and duplicate these elements. Okay, so for example I want to use this element somewhere here as well. I can go ahead and duplicate and position accordingly. Now in order to change the font, simply click on the text, and then you will see the size of the font, and the size of the text is 96 and the font. So if you select the font here, there will be paid fonts and the free. So anything that will be paid will be basically having the crown icon, but anything free you can straight away go ahead and start using. All right, so you'll see I have changed it to different font. In order to increase and decrease this particular box, simply hover over when you get this arrow and then press left mouse click and reposition or drag and drop accordingly. So to resize, I'll simply position in the corner, press the left button on my mouse and then reposition accordingly or resize accordingly. All right, so this is how you are going to change font and size of the text that is available on your thumbnail. Okay, now the next thing, if I simply select, you will see the animate option as well. So if say for example you want to animate the thumbnail, right, or animate any of these details that are available, so you can select the preset thumbnail, preset animation that is available, but that's not required for the YouTube thumbnail, so we'll just keep it as is. And then commenting is basically to provide certain comment, and then position. If you click on position, you will see the arrangement. All right, so you can choose the arrangement, the width, X, Y, etc. for different, for example this particular element. So I can arrange it to front to back accordingly. So for example, I just want to move it to back, right? So I can move it to front, to back, to top, or to left, center, right? So accordingly, I can align, and it will be aligned absolutely in the center, in the right, or in the left, right? So I'll keep it left and then just move it. And then you have the layering option as well. So for example, I can arrange or overlap, so for example the position. Okay, so in the layers I can go ahead and accordingly layer these details. For example, if I just want to change the layering accordingly, so I can change the sequence of this layer, right? So for example, I want to move this or just send this to backward or send back. So this will basically go ahead and hide, so it will completely move to the back. So this is the purpose of layering. You won't need it too much, but just in case you want, you can go ahead and explore those options as well. Okay, now if I go ahead and click on this edit, let me select this. So this particular image edit, so if I click on edit, it will open me the image editor. All right, so any features that are free within the image editor, I can go ahead and use any of the features that are available. For example, I want to use image filters. I can go ahead and choose the free image filters accordingly and use them. I can also use the shadow effects or free effects that are available, or the outline. You'll see the outline is also free. So all of that is basically, available and for. So that change has been done. So text color, background color, image editing, animation. If I want to change the stroke style or the corner rounding, I can go ahead and do the rounding for the corners as well accordingly for the whole images. So all of that option is there. I can flip the image. So for example, I choose the image and flip horizontally. I can choose that. I can crop it or flip vertically. So all of these options are absolutely fantastic and available for free. And then in the left hand side, so mostly all the design that has been done just by choosing a template and customizing it. You can also design it from scratch, or if say for example you want to add new elements, right? So click on the elements, and in the elements you can search for the available elements. For example, stickers, or you want to have the shapes that you want to use. So click on shapes, and I can say for example add this particular arrow. So this will come from the elements. To add the text, you can simply add a text box or add a heading, and that will basically add a text in here on your thumbnail, right? And then you can go ahead and add or update your thumbnail accordingly, or the text accordingly. Then this is the brand is the paid one, but then uploads is for uploading the images, and then different tools for, say for example, you want to draw something, right? You want to manually draw something on this particular thumbnail. You want to have the sticky note and add text in there. Okay, something you want to design to have the sticky notes on there. So you can add that in there. You want to have a little sort of table to be available on your thumbnail. So you can click on the tables and add the table in the thumbnail as well. So once you are done, the next thing is to download this particular thumbnail. So to download, simply click on this share, and then you will see that you have the download option. There are many sharing options. You can you have the WhatsApp, the present, copy to clipboard, print, right? But in order to upload to YouTube, simply go ahead and click on download, and you'll see the suggested file type is there. There are some paid types, for example SVG, that you can't do in the free account, but then PNG is suggested, and that's available there. So you can go ahead and click on download in order to download this particular thumbnail. So now the download has, let me save it and click on the folder. So you'll see this is the thumbnail that we just designed and downloaded, and you'll see all the specific elements that we used on this particular thumbnail are available here. Very good resolution, right? Now these are some of the random elements that I added, but the idea is to show you how you can go ahead and design these thumbnails for free without paying even a penny, and have these professional looking thumbnails on your YouTube videos. Okay, so that's all for this video. In the next video, I'll cover another designing concept within Canva free account. So that's all. See you in the next one. Thank you.